series of airstrikes on southern Lebanon.
So it's clear that I'm talking to the faggot in the room because before you got here, I was talking to nothing and I didn't use this. But since you're in the room and you appear to be enjoying hearing me talk in the room to no one, please continue being a faggot while you do that. China has put forth a 12-step peace plan for Ukraine, but that has largely been rejected by the West. Tell that to your God and everything. Claudia, good morning to you. What's Macron hoping to ultimately achieve here?
Good morning, Corey. Well, Macron is officially there in Beijing to try to bolster trade ties between China and France, but at the same time, he's trying to convince Xi Jinping to act as a peace broker in the war in Ukraine. During their first joint press conference on Thursday, President Macron asked Xi Jinping to bring Russia back to reason and bring everyone back to the negotiating table. But Xi Jinping... Again, bitch. I am talking to you, faggot. Kind of maintain his neutral take on the war in Ukraine. China has assumed ceased the start of the invasion by saying more generic things like China and France have the ability and responsibility to safeguard world peace, and has called for the whole of the international community to show restraint. But at least he said that China is ready to join France to issue a joint call for the negotiations to resume as soon as possible. Now, today, the two leaders are expected to visit the city of Guangzhou, and then later on, they're expected to hold one last private dinner together. One last chance for President Macron to ask Xi Jinping to bring Russia back to its senses, as he said yesterday. Corey, Philip?
Okay, Claudia, reporting out from Forest. Claudia, thank you.
A special grand jury will meet Monday in Akron, Ohio, to determine whether charges will be filed against 8 police officers who fatally shot Jalen Walker. The 25-year-old black man was unarmed when he was hit with over 40 bullets after an attempted traffic stop last summer. And this week, the city and downtown businesses are preparing for protests ahead of the hearing. The grand jury's work will be conducted in secret. Unlike a trial jury, the special panel will listen to evidence and vote on whether to bring formal charges. We are in for another round of rain. To which a responsive pleading is required means this faggot talks over me while I explain to you. That does not apply to your God talking to you. That only applies to what's written in the fucking law to govern what your God says when he's talking to you. But that don't change your God. He can say whatever he wants, as long as it's within the bounds. And I don't know, my God says things outside the bounds a lot. I don't quote them in court.
Bundle up in the northern plains, the upper Midwest. Temperatures only in the freezing, right near the freezing mark in Bismarck, and feeling like summer in the southeast, 80s and 90s in parts of Florida, 70s in parts of the Carolinas. And we're looking at showers for New Orleans, Mobile, and Montgomery. All right, guys, we made it to the weekend almost. We're going to take a look at that forecast in just a bit. Looking forward to it, Michelle. We'll check in. A lot of people have weekend holiday plans. All right, we're back in just a minute as some new numbers suggest a hiring cool down on the job front.
But first, how students are lending a helping hand to peers going through mental health struggles.
Cleaning is the
And I damn sure don't take the investment of slavery to say, oh, I didn't even know God was over there.
Sweeper's heavy-duty dry cloths grab dust in here and lock it away. Better than my broom that can push it around. It even gets into hard-to-clean grooves and grout lines. Cool.
And Swiffer Duster gets in all those hard-to-reach places, trapping 3 times more dust. Yeah, switching to Swiffer, totally worth it. Love it or your money back.
My most important kitchen tool? My brain. So I choose Nariva Plus. Unlike some others, Nariva Plus is a multitasker supporting 6 key indicators of brain health to help keep me sharp.
Nariva, think bigger.
It's nothing.
Sounds like something.
When you have nausea, heartburn, indigestion,
Pepto-Bismol coats and soothes for fast relief when you need it most.
Teenagers who see their peers struggling with their mental well-being can now turn to a new program that's teaching them to be first responders when dealing with a mental health crisis. NBC's Maya Eaglin spoke to a couple of students involved.
Jamie Foreman and Kayla O'Rourke are
But try to dig your dumb ass out them 12
Like
disses
they're trying
that
to find a balance between
fucking
sports,
dead
classes, and
bodies
prepping for college.
walking
I
on
noticed
earth.
a lot with my friends and with me specifically.